In the seemingly tranquil town of East Point, Georgia, a nightmare unfolded in the spring of 2001. A serial killer, known only as Jack, was terrorizing the community, leaving a trail of victims and cryptic messages. Cynthia Roll, a respected probation officer, was the first victim. She was found dead in her car, shot multiple times. Roger Orr was the next target, miraculously surviving a gunshot wound. Antonio Stepney and Barbara Northern were also attacked, with Stepney tragically losing his life. And finally, Rosa Lewis, another probation officer, was shot but managed to survive. However, a crucial clue was found at each crime scene, a piece of paper with the word Jack written on it. The manhunt intensified. Detectives pored over evidence, interviewed witnesses, and explored every possible connection between the victims. Despite their tireless efforts, the killer remained elusive. A breakthrough came when Rosa Lewis survived her attack. A witness described a blue Dodge speeding away from the scene. This led detectives to William Charles Lewis, Rosa's ex-husband. Lewis was found to have been near each of the crime scenes at the time of the attacks. His phone records, coupled with the discovery of writing materials at his home, further implicated him. When confronted with the evidence, Lewis denied any involvement. However, the lip prints and DNA evidence told a different story. Lewis's lip prints matched those on the Jack notes, and his DNA was found on the notes as well. The evidence was irrefutable. Faced with overwhelming evidence, he eventually pleaded guilty to the murders of Cynthia Roll and Antonio Stepney, as well as the attempted murders of Roger Orr and Rosa Lewis. The lip print killer was brought to justice, his reign of terror finally ending. While Lewis never provided a clear motive for his crimes, investigators believe he may have been driven by a combination of factors, including anger, resentment, and possibly mental health issues. His attacks on probation officers, including his ex-wife, suggest a potential connection to his experiences with the criminal justice system. The serial killings cast a pall of fear over the East Point community. Residents were terrified to leave their homes, and the once tranquil neighborhood became a place of anxiety and unease. The police department worked tirelessly to reassure the public and provide a sense of security. The tragedy had a profound impact on the families of the victims. They experienced immense grief, loss, and fear. The families of Cynthia Roll and Antonio Stepney were particularly devastated by the loss of their loved ones. The surviving victims, Roger Orr and Rosa Lewis, were left with physical and emotional scars. The impact of the crimes on the families continues to be felt to this day. The lip print killer case is a chilling reminder of the devastating consequences of violence. It also demonstrates the importance of meticulous forensic analysis and the unwavering determination of investigators in solving even the most complex crimes. The victims' families, though forever changed by tragedy, can find solace in knowing that justice has been served.